Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's first video is going to be what I get up to on having a livery yard. So I hope you enjoy. So my mum has just fed all of the liveries and I'm going to turn them all out once they have eaten their breakfast. So I've just turned 4 of our liveries out in their back fields. Now I've just got 2 to turn out in the front fields, and then I'm going to start mucking out, doing hay nets, feeds and giving all of the horses fresh waters, and then I have to bring my horses in as they are out overnight and our liveries are only out during the day at the moment. So I've just turned out my last livery. I'm now walking back to the yard and I'm going to start getting my stables ready. I'm going to lay my mum's bed down and put their breakfast in their stable, and then we usually muck out and get all of the hay nets done and stuff before we go and get our horses. I'm just going to show you the before of all of the stables quickly. So all of the stables are now ready. They have hay, their breakfasts are in, and I'll just show you my other 2 stables. So I have now collected all the feed bowls from the stables and I'm going to give them a really good scrub. This is the before. So now this is the buckets all clean. I'm going to put them in the feed room and then start mucking out my stables. All of the feed bowls are in the feed room, ready for me to make the feeds later. So I've just mucked out my first stable and I'm filling up her water as well. So I'm just emptying my wheelbarrow and then I've got 1 more stable to muck out. Me and Mum only have 4 stables to do today, so it's not too bad. My last stable is now all mucked out and I am now filling up the water. So I'm now moving on to making the liveries feeds. So the boys need some chaff. We are going up to the feed shop to pick that up this afternoon. So once we have picked that up, I will add that in later. So I'm now just going to make my own feeds and I will be putting that on a time lapse. So I'm just about to go over to our neighbour's yard and I'm going to check on my pony Robbie. I need to give him a carrot and we found a sarcoid on his bum, so we need to be putting cream on that every day and keeping an eye on it. So I've just put cream on Robbie's sarcoid and he is following me back to the gator. I'm going to drive back to the house and then I'm going to get my horses in, and then me and my mum just have to quickly pop down to her friend's house as she's on holiday. We are on watch for her horses, so we've just got to go and do them, and then I've just got hay nets to do, and then I'm going to ride. I've just got Penny and Blue's head collar on. I'm now going to walk them back to the stables and take their rugs off and give them their breakfast. So I'm now back from the feed shop. I've done all of my hay nets. I have one hay net draining, which I will put in the stable later. Give Blue a really quick groom and pick out his feet and put some hoof oil on, and then put some brushing boots on him and some overreach boots, and then I'm going to tack him up and then we're going to go and do some flat work for about half an hour. So I've picked his feet out and now we're just going to give him a quick brush over. So now I've brushed his mane, I am going to put some mane and towel spray in his towel and just brush that through quickly. So guys, I've just put his hoof oil on. I'm now going to start tatting him up. Is all ready. He has his brushing boots on, his hoof oil and his tack is all on. As you can see, he looks very enthusiastic about this ride. He looks like he is going to fall asleep. So guys, me and Blue have just finished our session. He was a really good boy. I'm just going to walk him off now. He's very sweaty, so I'm going to give him a hose off after and then he can have a carrot. So guys, Blue is all done now. He's untacked back in his stable. All I have to do now is just wash him off. But I'm going to end the video here, so thank you for watching.